Hey guys, and welcome to an unboxing video for Once Upon a Book Club. This is the, is this the February? Let me find out. I think this is February. It's now March 9th. I just got off of work about 20 minutes ago, so it's 7 p.m. And I think this was the February box, not March, because they ship at the end of the month. Let's see. So, okay, so yes, I did confirm this is the February box. It's now March 9th. So, and that's just arrived. So this is the February adult Once Upon a Book Club box. It's busting at the seams. See, as you can see, it's torn there a little bit. This is definitely full. So now Once Upon a Book Club does ship internationally. There are gifts in this, but they are curated toward the story, so they're not just kind of random fandom merch. These are all specific to the story that you're reading. So let's go ahead and delve into this. So you always get a little pamphlet type of a thing, but I'll show you that because it does have the book. Now this book is right on top. It is a paperback this month. Sometimes you'll get a hardback. This one is called Georgie All Along by Kate Claiborne. Never heard of this, nor this author, so I don't know what genre this is or anything like that. This was published, this is brand new. Copyright 2023, so this is a new release. I don't know anything about this. I do like the cover. I like the bright cheeriness of it. Let's find out what this is about. It says, longtime personal assistant Georgie Mulcahy has made a career out of putting others before herself. When an unexpected upheaval sends her away from her hectic job in LA and back to her hometown, Georgie must confront an uncomfortable truth. Her own wants and needs have always been a disconcertingly blank page. But then Georgie comes across a forgotten artifact, a friendfic diary she wrote as a teenager filled with possibilities she once imagined. To an overwhelmed Georgie, the diary's simple, small-scale ideas are a lifeline, a guidebook for getting started on a new path. Georgie's plans hit a snag when she comes face-to-face with an unexpected roommate, Levi Fanning, one-time town troublemaker and current town hermit. But this quiet, grouchy man is more than just his reputation, and he offers to help Georgie with her quest. As the two make their way through her wish list, Georgie begins to realize that what she truly wants might not be in the pages of her diary after all, but right by her side. So it's a romance. If only they can both find a way to let go of the pasts that hold them back. So, Grumpy Sunshine type of a romance. So, yeah. So with Once Upon a Book Club, for those of you who don't know, the gifts that you have are wrapped. So like this one says page 110. So when you're reading the book, when you come to that page, you will then open your gift. So I don't know when I'm going to get to this. Eventually I will. But I can't have these boxes just sitting with everything unopened. I need to find a place for stuff. So I open them now, but it is recommended. And I have done that before where I've read the book and opened the gifts, and it does make for a better reading experience. But I just can't do that. Oh, look, okay, in the front. Oh, she has a book that I have. Okay. So it also has in here, also by Kate Claiborne, is love lettering. I have an ARC in another room. I have that as an ARC. She also wrote Love at First. So she's got 2 other books out, so this is probably her 3rd one. So I am going to flip through this book, and I'm going to pull out so here's a sticky note that says, open your gift. So when you're reading the book and you come to this page, you'll just take this out. Once you've read it, then you'll go to the gift corresponding. So this is the one that I just showed you on page 110. So then you would open this once you've read that page. But I've got to put stuff away. The other reason I do this is because this is definitely not something that I hear talked about on BookTube, and I think it'd be great if more people talked about Once Upon a Book Club. So I like to talk about it so you can look at it and think, is that something that you would be interested in getting, especially knowing that it's not going to be all fandom based, you know, that the gifts are curated specifically for the book. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have a gift for when you get to page 110. This has got some weight to it. Gift for page 218. Gift for page 331, as well as page 29. So we have 4 gifts. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with page 29 because this is the first one that you'll get to. This is looking like a robe. Yes, Georgie's soap opera robe. So I am not going to put this on. I don't think this will fit me. Although they did ask for a size before when I signed up. So this is the belt. It's very silky smooth feeling. So that is the robe. Let me hang on and let me see if it'll even fit. I doubt it. So you're not going to get my head, but I mean, I can get it on. And that's about it. It does not close all the way. I am too big for it. Here is the sash. And let me even, I don't think the sash will even go. I mean, the sash goes around, so I could, I mean, not enough to do like a bow, so it's like, that's not going to stay. But I do like how this feels. So I do like how this feels. I will hang on to this because I am losing weight. So hopefully eventually I will be able to fit into this. And yeah, so I don't know. I do like it. So I will hold on to this. And I do think that I will fit into this eventually. I have lost, since I've really been trying to be a little healthier. I'm not perfect. I have already lost about 25 pounds. So definitely not, you know, maybe if I lose another 25 to 30 pounds, you know, it'll fit at that point, hopefully. So, but I like, there's definitely plenty of space in the arms, so I think that's great. So yeah, I'll hold on to this and hopefully be able to fit into it soon. Next is page 110. So let's see what is in this. Okay. If I can get this. It's a candle, 10-ounce candle, not meant to be romantic. Citronella and lavender. The wick is really small in there. You can't even see it. It's, yeah. Like, I don't even know if that wick will light. I mean, it might. It's very short. It's probably trimmed to what they recommend it anyway. It says it's citronella and lavender. To me, it smells like soap. It smells like soap. It just smells fresh and clean. So, just not meant to be. And I do like candles. I mean, it's not my favorite scent. It's fine. Just smells like soap. Kind of almost baby powderish, but not quite baby powder smelling. It just smells like soap. So, let's go ahead and move on. Next up is page 218. So I'll definitely get use out of that candle. So, because I will burn that. My office, I work from home, and my office is in the basement, and across the little landing is the furnace room of my cat's Ophelia, where her litter box is. And sometimes when I'm working, she goes down to do her business and it starts stinking. So I do appreciate having a candle. I don't know how pungent it's going to be or how strong it's going to be, but when she does her business and it starts stinking from the business, it's nice to have something good smelling. Okay, I just saw what this is. Okay, it is a hat, and it says Book Nerd. It's a pink hat. Let me take that out, that's in there. It velcros in the back. So, oh, that's cute. It's got like a crisscross there. Let me see if this will fit on my head. Sometimes these don't, but yep, it fits. I don't know. What do you think? Does a hat suit me? Seriously. But you know what? Let's go ahead and wear it because I don't know when else I'm going to wear it. I don't wear hats that often. But I have always liked hats. I have always been very self-conscious with how I look. I'm going to wear it through the rest of this video like I'm wearing this robe. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. The last gift for page 331 is in this just little drawstring pouch. And it's a Sharpie. It's a little mini Sharpie. This is something that I look at and I go, you know, this particular item. But this is one that it has a little hook on it so people can put on like their purse, their backpack, briefcase, whatever, because it has that little hook thingy on their keychain, so they'll always have that little Sharpie. I mean, I will use this. We have a drawer that has pens and Sharpies here at home, so that when we're writing an expiration date on a particular thing, or when we got meat and we're putting it in the freezer and wrapping it all up so it doesn't get freezer burned, we'll put the date that we put it in there so we can make sure we use things in a timely fashion. So this will get used. I just look at this and go, this is a very cheapy item, which I don't expect, you know, very high-end stuff from these book boxes. Because they're small businesses, I just don't expect that. But something like this, I'm like, this could have been free from somewhere, or it's the least exciting thing and the cheapest feeling thing. So, I mean, eventually I'll be able to get into this robe, and I will use this candle, especially when Ophelia goes down and does her stinky business. So I will use the candle, and this will get use. And then the hat, I like it. It feels fine. It feels good. I've always liked hats. Ever since I was a child, I've loved hats. Like, I would watch the movies where the women would wear dresses and they would have these fancy schmancy hats and they would put those hat pins. I've always wanted to be one of those ladies that would have a fancy schmancy hat like that with hat pins and just always wear those. And I would get gloves to go with the hats for Easter, and lacy socks when I was a child, and new little purses. And so it's like, there are things I like, and I do not like scarves. I hate how they feel around my neck. They feel very claustrophobic and confining to me. Even with shirts, I have to be careful because sometimes it's way too close to my neck and I don't like it. I hope as I lose weight that will get better. I don't think it will with scarves though, but hats I've always loved, and so I don't know. I've always been self-conscious and in it thinking that I don't have the face for it or whatever. So it'll take some time, and really I should wear hats because I have such a fair complexion. I get sunburned very, very, very easily, and I've had some bad sunburns growing up, so I know I'm at a higher risk for skin cancer, so a hat is really something I should do and utilize more often. And I love that it says Book Nerd, so maybe I'll meet some people and make friends. I don't know. Anyway, so that's going to be it. I lost the lid to the candle. It's just kind of sitting there in the corner. But So a Sharpie, a candle, bathrobe, and a hat for Georgie All Along by Kate Claiborne. So the last thing we have to go through is this little pamphlet of stuff. So it's always in a little plastic sleeve. So let's take this stuff out. Okay, so the main thing in there is this little pamphlet. This tells you, it shows you what the book is, it tells you what the theme is, which is the life that got away. That was the February theme. This is the adult box. The adult ones come with the pink and the pink box. So, and then it has a conversation with the author, so they have questions that the author answers. And then you have, if you read this book for a book club, you have some suggestions for book club discussion questions to help you dive deeper into that. It has a list of what pages that the gifts are on, and then a QVC code for their Facebook group where they'll do live unboxings and stuff like that. And then on the back, sometimes there's recipes. I've seen one that has a list of most haunted hotels in the United States, in the continental United States. This one says, How We Conquer Life. Georgie created a friendfic notebook to help her conquer high school. Create your own bucket list of things to do in order to make your life great in the moment. So it's a little interactive on the back sometimes, so you can just write your own bucket list right on here. So that's the main thing in there. You also get an art print where on the back is a letter from the author. So this art print says, I do like it. It's very yellow, but it's bright and cheery. It says, I want to be myself, the in the moment myself. So I like that. So I will stick this in the book and just keep that. I don't like to read the letters from the authors until I've read the book. That's just something that I do. And then you have a promotional bookmark on one side that says, hey, you know, like a psst reminder, don't open these gifts until you get to the page while you're reading the book. But of course I don't do that. I am a rebel when it comes to that. And then the print on the other side of the bookmark is the same as the art print that I just put in here. Same quote, I want to be myself, the in the moment myself. And then the other thing that came in this, sometimes the books are actually signed, sometimes they're not. Sometimes you get a signed book plate, sometimes you don't. But we do have a signed book plate. So I will also stick this in the book. And that's it. So let me know what your favorite item is that you saw, what you would have loved to have received. And just talk to me in the comment section below. Have you read anything by Kate Claiborne before? And yeah, just talk to me and in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I'll talk to you later.